Good morning, children. Welcome back to our EVS class. In the previous class, we came to know about the discovery of fire. So now in this class, we will know how they came to know about the farming. Okay. Now, farming. Have you ever thought how would we get crops and food? Early humans noticed that new plants grew from the seeds that fell on the ground. So as they noticed, they might have eaten the fruits and left the fruits after eating they throw it, no, we throw it. So when the crops grew, they came to know that the plantation can be done with the seeds. So they started scattering the seeds on the ground. That is, scatter means throw like this. They started, after eating, they started throwing the seeds on the ground. New plants grew from these seeds. Soon they realized that a lot of food can be grown in this way. So as they scattered and they saw the new plants coming out, they came to know that trees can be grown in this way. After they eat, they can throw and they need not go in search of food. They can get it here itself. So they came to know. They slowly started to learn how to do farming. So in this way, they came to know how to do farming. They realized that they can grow their own food. Then they started using tools to soften the hard upper layer of the soil. They could then easily sow the seeds in the soft soil. This is how they began plowing the soil. Gradually, they started using animals to plow the soil. This made farming easier and more crops could be grown. So slowly they came to know step by step. After using that, the soil becomes hard, they saw that they made sharp tools. They saw that they can even loosen the soil and see that the seed goes inside the soil. So slowly they came to know how to use animals also to plow the soil. So this is how they came to know step by step, and they n- uh, came to know how to do farming. Next comes to the invention of wheel. Invention of wheel. They came to know how to use wheel for transportation as well as while hunting. And so we'll read on and find out. The oldest wheel, which was found during excavations, is believed to be over 5,500 years old. The wheel has been the greatest invention of humankind. So the oldest wheel they came to know around 5,500 years ago. The invention of the wheel was not a sudden discovery. So it was not a sudden discovery. It is believed that since heavy objects were difficult to carry, early humans placed something around like a log of wood under it so that the objects could roll over it. So as see the heavy objects, any big animal like elephant or anything, they found it very difficult to carry. So as the time passed, they came to know that the logs of wood, see now like this, they could keep under it and roll the animals, the heavy animals. See, like this. They came to know that they can keep the animal on these logs of wood and pull this. They could push these logs of wood, then the animal also can be pushed, and it would not be that. It would be very easy to pull the objects. So early humans made a cart without wheels called a sledge. They placed round logs under it and tried to drag it. So they prepared a sledge and tried to drag it, but it became very difficult. So, however, this process became very difficult. They chopped the logs into round shapes and made holes in the center. So, see, as they pulled, they felt it very hard, and they made round circle and made kept a small wood in the center. They chopped the logs into round shapes and then made holes in the center. Two such round pieces of wood were joined with a thinner log in between, which made the axle. That is this one. This one they could found out. So they felt it would be very easy. So this made the carts stable and easy to turn on both sides. As they made this, slowly they discovered. So as they made this, they felt that it would be more easy. So this made the carts stable and easy to turn on both sides. This was the beginning of transport. This is how the transport started. The wheels helped the early humans to carry heavy things more easily in a much faster way. So maybe the heavy load also they could carry it very easily to any of the distance. Otherwise, earlier they would carry and 10 to 20 people would carry and it would be very difficult for them. They could also move from one place to another more easily and faster. Early humans then used the wheel to make clay pots. You know that pots are used to store and serve food for decoration and many other purposes. So they discovered that they could firstly they used for the transportation the wheel. Then they came to know to that they can use the wheel to make even the clay pots. We have learned in the previous chapter itself how they made the clay pots on the wheel. So you know that clay pots are used to store water as well as to serve food and many other decoration purposes. So in the next class we will know with the next topic. Thank you.